Now, let's start with math class. We're going to divide using repeated subtractions. So that is going to be in page 169 in your book. So you can take a look. Page 169. We're going to find another way to find a quotient, to find the answer of a division. But in this case, we're going to subtract. That is another way to find the answer of division. So who is in page 169? Rebecca? Yes. Page 169, class. Rebecca, help me to read here what it says. Investigate. So we have one like a problem. Help me to read this, Rebecca.
Materials, punctures, rice paper. John is pouring a backlight pizza over an orange upi. He has 72 bricks. He will place 6 bricks.
6 bricks.
At a time has he bought the oven if he irons the bricks in pile of 6. How many piles will he have?
Thank you, Rebecca. So here we're talking about one boy. It's John. This boy might be John. And it says that he's building a backyard pizza oven. Now, here we have information. It says that he has 72 bricks. So we can underline that information. He has 72 bricks. And he will place 6 bricks at a time as he builds the oven. So he's going to place just 6 bricks.
What is bricks?
Bricks. Okay, this is like a counter. So you can say bricks is un ladrillo in Spanish. We can say that in Spanish. Something that you use to build something. So in this case, he is building the oven using the bricks. Yes, at the time he builds the oven. So he might be using this. So this boy is using counters. There are no bricks. So they are going to be, you can have coins or beans or other things. But right now we don't need it. Just this information that he has 72 bricks and he will place 6 bricks or 6 beans or whatever counters. Now, the question of this problem is this. If John arranged the bricks in piles of 6, how many piles will he have? So it's asking you here, how many piles will he have if he organized the bricks in piles of 6? So it says you can use repeated subtractions to divide it. So according to the information, we have 72 bricks divided by 6 because it says if he arranged the bricks in piles of 6. So 72 divided by 6. This is our division. Letter A says begin with the 72 counters. Subtract 6 counters. How many are left? Now, class, this is a subtraction. What is the answer of this subtraction? 72 minus 6. Here what we have is 72 minus 6. What is the answer of this subtraction? Who knows? 72 minus 6. Remember that we start
66.
66, that's right. Why 66? We start subtracting 2 minus 6. Since 2, we cannot subtract just 2. So we ask number 7 for 1. So we regroup. And we're going to have 12 minus 6. 12 minus 6 is equal to 6.
6 minus 2, 5.
12 minus 6 is 6. Remember, here we have 12 now. And 7 is no more 7. It's going to become 6. 6 minus 0 is 6. So it's 66, the answer that you give. Yes, so 66 are left. So this is a step number 1, as we can say. 72 divided by 6. So the first step is subtract. Subtract 72 minus 6.
Miss,
Rebecca?
why are minus and not divided?
That is a good question. Why we are not dividing? Just because we're using a method. In this method, We're going to divide, but we're going to do it using the subtraction. This is one way to get the answer for division. We can just divide 72 divided by 6, but in this part, we're going to learn how can we divide using subtraction.
Means we have to write 72 minus 6.
No, just the answer, 66, because this is just for you to show you, why is 66 the answer, because it says subtract 6 contours. Now, in the step number 2 is letter B. It says record the subtraction on grid paper as shown. Record the number of contours left and number of times that you subtract. So in other words, we're going to subtract again. 72 minus 6, we know that is 66. We already got the answer. So we say it's 66. And now, but it's telling you, it says 1 time. Now we need to subtract one more time the 66 minus 6. This is going to be the second time that we're going to be subtracting our dividing. So this is the second time. Now 66 minus 6, class, what is the answer? We subtract 6 minus 6.
60.
Is 60, that's right, because 6 minus 6 is equal 0. So we write the 0 and we subtract the 10. That is 6 minus 0, 6. So it's 60. Thank you for the answer, Danny. Now we have 60. We can continue one more time subtracting 60 minus 6, right? We have a space, so we're going to subtract 60 minus 6 one more time. This is the third time that we're subtracting 60 minus 6. What is the answer, class, of this subtraction?
54.
54, that's right. Why 54? Remember that we have 0 minus 6. So in this case, this 0, it's value of 10. 10 minus 6, it's 4. And 6 becomes number 5 because we regroup. So we have 54 as the answer of the subtraction. 60 minus 6. 54. We can continue subtracting 54 minus 6. So we can subtract as many times as we can, as it's possible, our numbers. And all the time we're going to subtract minus 6. Minus 6. Can we reach 0? The question of this letter C, it says, can you reach 0 evenly? Can we reach 0? Do you think that if we continue subtracting this number, 54 minus 6, and then the answer of that, we can get the 0 as the answer, class? Do you think that we can get the 0?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can get. So let's write yes. Why? How do you know that we can get? It's yes. That is the answer, bro. How do you know that, class? How many groups do you think that we can create of 6? If we continue subtracting minus 6 in all this, in this 72. This 72 that is our dividing. But in this case, we're making a subtraction. If we continue, we have right now just minus 6 one time. Then we subtract the second time and the third time. If we go until 12 times, if we subtract 12 times, we can get the 0. So there are going to be 12 groups. There are going to be 12 groups of 6. 12 groups of 6. Of 6 what? Well, in this case, they're using counters. Remember, counters, that can be different objects. So counters, the 6 counters in 72. In 72. So if we continue subtracting 54 minus 6, that is going to be the 4th time. And then we're going to continue the 4, 5, the 7, and so on until we realize that we reach the 0. The 0 is going to be when we have 12 groups. So 12 times we need to subtract the 6 to get it. to get the 72 in 0. How can we check this answer, class? That 12 group of 6. If you multiply 12 times 6, that is going to be 72. Yes. Now, letter D, it says, count the number of times that you subtracted 6 counters. Remember that we said that it's 12 times. So that is going to be, again, the answer of letter D. 12 times is going to be the time that we're going to be subtracting this number minus 6. So how many piles of 6 bricks are going to be, class? What is going to be the answer here now? How many piles? We're going to have 12 times, so there are going to be 12 piles of 6 bricks. That's right. 12 piles of 6 bricks there are going to be. Finished? Questions about this page, class? 169. Is it clear why it's 12? Why we're subtracting and not dividing as the other method or the other way that we work? Yes, this is another method. It says divide using repeated subtraction. That's why it says repeated, because we are subtracting the same number. Look here, we're subtracting minus 6 in the first time. In the second time, we continue subtracting minus 6. In the third time, we continue. So that's why it's called using repeated subtraction. This is one way. We can use the dividend and the divisor to get it, to use it as a subtraction. You look here, the 72 minus 6, that is our divisor to get the answer of our quotient. But this is going to be a repeated subtraction, but you can use the other method, the previous one that you learned. If it is easier for you, or if you prefer this one, it's okay. Did you finish the copy, class? Any other equation? Nope.
We're going to continue in the book or the page.
The book. Yes, we're going to continue using the book. Okay, let's go to the next slide. All of you finished, right? To copy, Kiara, Andrea Nunez, did you finish? Yes. Camila Izaguirre. Santiago Hernandez. Santiago Chavez.
Yes, Miss, I finished.
Yes. Okay, let's clear here and let's go to the next slide. Now, in page 170, look here what it says, make connections. We're going to make connection, class. Page 170.
Finish.
Finish.
But draw conclusion, explain the relationship.
Okay, draw conclusions. We're not going to work today in that because later we're going to complete. Right now, no, we're going to use this one. The second part where it says make connection. In the first one, we are just explaining, the first part just explaining that if you continue subtracting, you're going to get the answer. So that is not too important to work today. This is important. Page 170 in the second part where it says make connection. Because it's showing you another way to divide. The previous one, you are using the subtraction. And this is another way to divide by repeated subtraction. You can use a number line. This is a number line, class. You can use the previous one or this one using the number line. This is a number line. So we're going to count back by 4s, it says. From 52 to find 52 divided by 4. Why by 4? This is another division. Our division, it's 52 divided by 4. This is the division. So that's why it's asking you to count back by 4s. We're going to count back from 52. Where is 52? Here we have 0, and here we have 52 in the number line. So from this 52, we're going to count back. So it's going to be 52 minus 4, class. What is the answer of 52 minus 4? So we're going to say 52, 51, 50, 49, 48. We count back. We count back 4 times. So it's going to be 48 here. Let's write 48. Why 48, class? Remember, it says count back by 4s from 52, it says. So 52, 51, we count 4, 51, 50, 49, and here is 48. Now we continue, it says from 48 and 4. So we say, this is 48, this is going to be 47, 46, 45, and this is going to be what?
44.
44, that's right. So that is going to be 44 here. And we continue counting back. 43, 42, 41, and this is going to be what?
40.
Which number? 40, that's right. In this way, complete it by yourself. Right? Do you understand what you have to do, class? In this
I
part,
finished.
you finished?
No, yes, but I need.
Okay,
I
one more
finished it.
time. If you gotta work by yourself, later we're going to check the answer. Now, what we're doing, we're counting back, Rebecca. We have 40 here. So if you continue, you say 40, we have 39, 38, 37, and which number is this? 37, and this is going to be
36.
36. Why 36?
I completed, Miss.
You completed. Okay,
I finished.
36. So you continue counting back. Count back, Rebecca. Now, Rebecca,
I
help me
finished.
to count. Help me to count. We have 36 here. What is going to be this one?
37.
No, count back. So 37 is this one. 36, so this is going to be 35.
35.
This one,
34.
34.
33.
And
40.
33, and this is going to be?
20.
No, we are 33. This is going to be 32.
4.
32. 32. That's right, Rebecca. Rebecca, if you continue counting, you have 31. This is going to be 30. Then it's going to be 29. And this is going to be
22.
no, 29. And then it's going to be before 29, which number is?
What?
28.
28. So it's going to be 28.
And
We're
then
counting back.
24. And then 24.
Then 24. Why 24? Because you continue, say 27, 26,
And then 20.
25, and 24.
Then 16.
24. And you continue
And then
counting.
12. And then 12.
23, 22,
And 8.
21.
And at
And
last
4.
4.
Perfect. You got it. And you continue, Rebecca. You say 20, this one. 19, 18, 17, and this is 16, as your classmates say that they have 16 here.
Then 12.
15, 14, 13, and 12. That's right. So we have 12,
Now 8.
11, 10, 9, and 8. That's right. We have 8.
And at last
4.
7654. That's right. And then if you count back 4, you say 3, 2, 1, and 0. We're counting back. If you count now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to say that it's okay. There. We're counting back 4 by 4. So that is another way to show the subtraction because we're subtracting. 52 minus 4 is 48. 48 minus 4, 44. 44 minus 4, 40. By counting back, using a number line. This is a number line. That is another way to represent or to show the subtraction. As in the previous one that we were subtracting using the normal method or by using this number line. Now, this is one question, class. Who knows the answer? How many equal groups of 4 did you subtract? How many groups, class?
8.
Equal groups of 4. How many times do you subtract 4 in this number line?
13.
Gabriela, any students?
14, Miss, 14.
14 times you subtracted? 14, 1, 4?
Yes.
13.
No, 12.
13. 13.
13.
Let's count. Gabriela, you're going to say 13, 14, 12 says 1. Okay, let's count. We have 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. That's right. 13 times you subtracted the number 4 from 52. So the answer is going to be 13. So what is the answer of 52 divided by 4?
13.
13. That is the answer. That's right. It's 13. That is the answer of the division. 52 divided by 4 is 13. Because 13 times we subtract the divisor, in this case is 4, from the dividend that is 52. So 13 times. So that quotient, the answer of the division is 13. Yes, questions about this class? Any question? No questions? How can we know if it's correct, this answer, class? If it is 13? Because we get from 52, that is our big number, that is the dividend, until we reach 0. If you can reach evenly the 0, so you know that it's okay, it's correct because you reach number 0. So we know that that is the end of the division. And also we can check if you multiply 4 times 13, you're going to get 52. And this is another way to check if the answer is correct. But just by seeing that we reach the 0 in the number line, we know that it's okay, our answer, because we counted back by 4s. And then we count how many times we subtract the number 4. Okay, I'm going to take the attendance class. Finish the copy of this. Say present if you're connected. Ana, Andrea, and Camila.
Present.
Present.
Ana Flores. No. Gabriela, Isabela, and Kiara.
Present.
Present.
Kiara Palencia. Yes. Perfect. Lucia, Mia, and Rebecca.
Present.
Present.
Perfect. Rosa, Valerie, and Sian.
Present.
Present.
Okay. Alberto, Dani, and Fernando.
Present.
Okay. Hermes, Joshua, and Caleb.
Present.
Caleb Troches. No? Caleb connected today. Marcelo, Santiago Hernandez, and Santiago Chavez.
Present.
Santiago Hernandez. No? Okay, this is not connected. Okay, question class. Before we disconnect, any question, any comment about this? Do you like this way to subtract, that it's subtracting to get the answer for the division?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's finish here, class. Remember that you don't have homework, that your homework is to study the tables. Study your tables, it's the homework that you all the time you have in math. Now let's finish here, class.
Bye,
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.